life on the road in the 50s. For Merv Rose, the movie camera became as big a part of his life as his tennis rackets, as he moved from country to country, continent to continent. The flickering colour images give just a rough example of the joys of amateur tennis. A hit of golf with Bing Crosby in Los Angeles, sojourn in the Caribbean, or perhaps the famed canals of Venice. Merv Rose was one of a whole bunch of very talented young Australian tennis players who travelled the world in the early 50s. The glut of talent saw Australia as the #1 tennis nation in the world. With partner Don Candy, Rose would be on the receiving end as Sedgman and McGregor wrapped up their Grand Slam of doubles titles at the US in 1951. Rose, a fiery 21-year-old lefty with a huge smash and devastating volley, destined for huge things in the decade ahead. While Grand Slam titles were the aim of every player, the most prestigious position in Australian tennis was to be a part of Harry Hopman's Davis Cup team.
The three things a player should look for from gymnasium work are strength, stamina and speed.
Here we see Rose working out in the gym. It was a team game in those days, and his mates only too willing to liven it up for the cameras. In 1951, Rose would be chosen to play in the singles rubbers in the Davis Cup Challenge Round final against the United States. He would lose both his matches, but with Frank Sedgman, the world's #1 player in sparkling form, would be part of a victorious Australian team. In 1957, he would again help Australia win the Davis Cup, winning the doubles with Mal Anderson to give us an unbeatable 3-0 lead over the United States. In 1953 and 54, he was one of the world's best. He lost the final of the Australian singles to Ken Rosewall in 53, but the following year he gained his revenge. A young man who would speak his mind and hardly endeared himself to Hopman, Rose beat Rosewall in 5 in the semis in Sydney in 1954, before beating doubles partner and fellow Victorian Rex Hartwig in the final. Hartwig and Rose would take a breather, and then the doubles title that year. At Wimbledon, Rose lost to the eventual winner Vexatius in 1953 in the semis, and the following year he teamed with Hartwig to take the doubles. A year earlier, he'd won the doubles crown at the US titles with Vexatius. We look at these home movies of Merv Rose enjoying the clay courts in America. In France, he would be the outstanding player in 1958, winning the singles title from Louis Alia. The Aussies were a close-knit bunch, whether enjoying the sights of Hollywood, bumping into screen greats like Vivian Leigh or Jane Wyman, or visiting the Walt Disney Studios, life was fun. Twice a Grand Slam singles winner, a member of winning Davis Cup teams, 3 times a winner of major doubles titles, and a mix to boot. In fact, he played in 18 Grand Slam finals. Today we honour Merv Rose as he is inducted into the Australian Tennis Hall of Fame.